That's fucked up. All right, here we go. Okay, we made it. All right, here we go. Welcome back. I'm Lucky. Let's get some cards read for you. This is what we're going to do. We are doing a series of spreads. These spreads will resonate with those of you who are watching, who are in the room at the time, okay? This is just going to be a bunch of random pick a card readings, okay? Maybe pick a cards, yeah. Thank you for being here. You guys are superstar awesome. Thank you for bearing with me. Mercury has kicked my butt. My light blue, okay? My computer is, who knows what? My office chair exploded, and now I have a stool, okay? And so Mercury must be moving. Okay, Mercury must be moving. So let's see what's up 4th of July for everybody in the USA. Oh, beautiful, full spacious skies. You guys know that song? For amber waves of rain, purple mountain majesties. Okay, I'm using the Hoodoo Tarot today. Also, I'm really short-tempered, I've noticed. So maybe that's something that's going on in the environment. Okay, the heart of the reading. This is just a general reading for anybody, okay? Heart of the reading, okay? We've got the 8 of Wands here, okay? So I see a lack of communication in general. And I think a lack of communication has been the problem in general, okay? So you could be dealing with someone who you're like, yo, it's like talking to a rock sometimes, or it's hit and miss, or they're playing some little tit-tat games with you. I see the Page of Swords, okay? So potentially spying, definitely someone watching, but not talking. It's like they're sitting back and they're trying to say nothing, really. Like they're thinking a lot of things. It's almost like someone's like, haha, look at that, or they're trying to judge or say something about you, okay? It's pretty interesting. I've got the Chariot here, and something is about someone spying on your car also, okay? So it could be if they're watching your movements when you come and go to your car. This also showed up in the Platinum Flame today, if you guys go subscribe over there, or I think maybe even yesterday. Okay, the Tower reverse, yeah. Okay, so this is better for you to not be speaking with someone, because this is what's going to avoid an issue. Now, I really do think there's some issues going on with Mercury maybe moving direct. And the problem with Mercury going direct, especially if you're a Virgo or you're a Gemini, or you have those in your chart strongly, that's really creating another shadow period for you also. Okay, so this is, remember, Mercury going retrograde, the shadow period, and Mercury going direct could both give you the same strange effects. So it could be affecting you in your communication and your verbalization. It could be affecting you in your internet communications, your internet connections. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't really trust to tell people too much. Okay. So I think it's going to be very good to be kind of vague and mysterious in your communications. All right. I've got the King of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this could be for the Earth sign energy. The 8 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles, upright in the past, where someone has been working. Someone has been working, their 9-to-5 job, but they still maybe want their little business to pop off here, but there's still a lot of stuff to do to make that wish come true. They got to rub the lamp, and they got to play the rules. Maybe they only got, 3 chances, 3 wishes, 3 months. Okay, 9 of Wands right here in the eyes. This is where we're seeing a more of a defensive posture here. And this could also be someone defending their work. Now, this could be you defending the quality of your work up here, and the quality of your character and everything that you bring, where you advocate for yourself and you stand up for yourself. And you just everybody who has something to say, you need to have something to say back. Okay. And look at all these fingers pointing. You also have the power to be like, actually, this is your problem. Actually, let me shut this problem. Let me shut this conversation down. Okay. So stay in your sovereignty, stay in your power. This is what I constantly pray about and speak about, pray over your head. Okay. The 10 of Wands, people letting things go. Okay. Dropping issues here. And, and it's one thing to let bygones be bygones, but I do see this fiery energy with the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Wands, all right? So we do have something that is a progressive, increasing kind of thing. It could be like an inflammation or some kind of thing. it could be like an inflammation and you want to cool it down somehow. Okay. Something like cucumbers or something. Okay. This could be internal medically. Okay. Someone could be having some joint issues. Yeah. Some inflammation. Okay. So if you're doing that, you may need some kind of like, something anti-inflammatories. Interesting. I'm going to keep thinking about that 8, 9, 10. We've got the 6 of Cups here in the unknown quality. So this could be dealing with some soulmate energy. This could be someone from the past that you knew before. This could be someone where you're dealing with a relationship where, it's probably something you've known this person for a while, maybe. Or this could have been a friend that turned into something more. Now, you could have also been in terms of work. It could be that you are. We're talking about collaborating with someone in work. And now this person is watching you or something like that, okay? And seeing how well you're doing, and it's a little bit competitive. So, you may be in a scenario where, there may be people who saying, oh, like, competitive with you for some reason, okay? Where they say, oh, well, look at what you're doing, and well, you haven't done that yet, and, oh, well, you could do this better. But here's the thing. This is, again, that accusatory energy. This is everything that they say to you that you could do better is everything that they could do better. That's the truth. The truth is that they are reflecting their own image onto you, and they are pointing fingers at you because there's issues in themselves that they see, and they want those things to be fixed in you because they can't fix them in themselves. Okay, the star is trying to come out here. Okay, the star is here in our known position. This is what we do know. Again, this possible air sign energy, Aquarian energy. Okay, and this could be even Aquarius Virgo. But now, even still, with the star here, this is what's in the position we're in. And now that you are the star, to be honest, and it's your history is the star, your personality, your track record, the truth is the star. There may be someone looking at social media also. This is what I was saying about some kind of issue with the internet connection or social media connection here. Someone could be looking at your social media, spying on you on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I guess, or whatever. Just to pick up, just to keep an eye on you, okay? And just to, like, again, collect more information from you. And then they want to also be, to use this in a more defensive way. So this is, again, where I say, keep your conversations short, where you don't want to misspeak. Remember, when Mercury is not direct, it is not our friend necessarily, okay? It is not your friend to gossip. It's not in your best interest to gossip about anyone. It's not in your best interest to tell people too much information about yourself, your plans, your identity, things like this, because someone here wants to use this against you later. And, and it's like someone who's like, yeah, I really, it's like someone who is, someone who says, oh yeah, I'm a vegan. I wear leather and all. I have a leather set. I have all this leather, but I'm a vegan. And then, and that may just be that person's position. Okay, who knows what it is. This is just a random example. And this other person may now come and attack you for the leather that you wear and not the meat that you don't eat. Okay, so someone's trying to find a fault in you, like fault finding, to like catch you somehow. All right. So now we've got the Hermit reverse, Dr. Grant. Okay, the Hermit reverse is in our hopes and fears. Now, again, this is another powerful teacher here that someone needs to get someone started here, okay? So this is just another way for you to identify who's around, is that someone is a very wise, intelligent person. Once they start talking, they probably don't stop talking, or they talk about shop and professional things a lot, okay? Or some kind of niche area. We've got the Mother of Swords coming up here, okay? The Queen of Swords. And this is absolutely, a strong defensive energy. Again, somebody's saying, yo, I'm gonna cut you off. Look at that. This is like, step up if you want to. Step up if you want to. Okay? Knock on my door if you want to. I'm not sure why it would be so defensive right now. Okay. But I think ultimately we want to drop this issue. And what's happening is someone is, again, like I keep saying, sovereignty. Someone is rising up in their own power and authority and saying, I'm not going to be treated like this. Look at this, Queen and King of Pentacles. We should be together. We belong together. We should be soulmates. We should be working together. We should be loving on each other. We should be healing each other. We should be building together with this 8, 9, 10 of Wands. We should be building something, the future. But because you're not on the right page, this is why we're reversed. Both of these are reversed. So this is definitely, especially with the 6 of Cups here, this is a soulmate connection. That's, and honestly, this soulmate connection is a little bit of a disappointment to the ancestors because someone is messing up this opportunity and this thing that they're manifesting. The ancestors have brought in a love, have brought in, this connection here, and someone's screwing it up. Because people here are not strong in their commitment, and there's a little bit hypersensitivity going on here. The 5 of Coins reverse coming out here over the 8 of Coins. So someone may have gotten their job back, okay, or went back to work, paying their rent, taking care of themselves, getting their money together here. And I think that's really strong for us. It's really good. Is that you've been, building out your transformations in your work in order to create, again, someone building here, in order to make yourself solvent. The challenge is that someone should have been joining you with this. But here's the cool thing, is that you have the power to do it all by yourself. You absolutely do. The 4 of Baskets, the 4 of Cups here, reverse over that 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is telling us that you getting up and taking opportunities, you moving. Okay, you're not slowing down for anyone, I think. Okay, this is not like slow down and wait for me. No, this is a full steam ahead. We're on the train. If you don't catch this train, Queen of Swords, boom, sorry, baby. You left out. You left out. That's it. A train, 10 of Cups here over the 10 of Wands. All right. So this is something like, this is you getting yourself together in your own family and your own little inner crew. And this is what we've been learning here, especially with the Mercury issues, is we're learning when people keep putting their foot in their mouth. And when they put their foot in the mouth, it's really the truth. And you can see also how people handle the truth, how people handle these mistakes, how people take it and they try to use it against you, or they just say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, I forgive that. So this has been a testing time here in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I think a lot of things that have been happening in the last 2 weeks are going to set the karma coming up here. The 10 of Coins, 10, 10, 10, all right? There's some family here, okay? There's some kind of, okay. So there could also be someone with a family, like husband, wife, kids, kind of setup here where something is in disarray, where it could be the problems with the parents are affecting the rest of the family. Now, this could be the grandparents and the grandkids and the cousins, nieces, nephews. All these people are being affected by the problems with these two people. It's another issue here. And I think that someone is not with their family or their kids in this holiday season. But I think that's going to be fine. You're going to come up together. You're going to meet up with the people that are in your crew, and this crew may be in your family. Okay, yeah. This crew, your family may be part of your crew. Okay, you may have a soulmate or a couple soulmates in your family group, and that'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about that. There's obviously some kind of troublemaker in the family, and there's some kind of trouble in the family, let's say, or some kind of like elephant in the room around some children or some parental thing. Okay, we've got the 4 of Coins here. Now, here's the other thing, is that someone is, it's one thing to invest in yourself professionally. It's one thing to invest in yourself. So just consider that. Okay. I see someone going into their savings here. I see someone, dropping a dime, a little bit of money on something here with this 4 of Coins reverse on the star. This could be where someone is, this could be someone paying for something. You know what happened to me today? So someone donated a chunk of money because I asked for it, and boom, it was like boom. So shout out Saltwater. And so this is someone who, so for instance, this person, I said, hey, I want to get this cool book for this other channel, and she sent a bunch of money and for me to find this rare book, and That's what this is here. So this is someone maybe who is investing in a celebrity. This is a star, remember? And this is some kind of investment or payment or something like that. So someone may be dropping a dime on you, okay? Someone may be dropping some money on you. And this is really good, especially with these tens. This could be like, I mean, it could be $100, $300, $3,000, okay? So check that. Now, this is some other money that is owed to you related to some legal issue here. I would absolutely work on that, okay? And advocate for yourself. This is what I was saying about defend yourself. You have the hermit here and justice. Justice represents the judge. The hermit represents the defending attorney, the counselor, the advocate for you, someone who would speak up for you on your behalf. And so this is where you want to really activate on anyone who can speak up for you, stand up for you, donate to you, help you out. And as you continue to focus on what's your true core, and you're going to see these people, you're going to see who this is. You're going to see that this is these are the true people. Okay. And it's one thing, and this is what I said on the other channel. It's one thing to have fans, and it's another thing to have friends. They are not the same thing. Your friends may be your fans, but your fans are not your friends. And you will see who the friends are, the real friends of your program and your project, and the real friends of your family. Okay, and the real friends of your future. This will become apparent. But I do think that, again, being proactive in anything legal, banking, financial, anything like that, be very proactive with that. I would get a jump on it on Monday. I would prep for it tonight and be ready for it tomorrow. Because you may end up speaking to a financial person. This may be someone who was on the phone. Okay, you may be calling, getting in touch with a call center here. And this is, you have to call. You have to you have to call. You have to submit whatever you have to submit, do the paperwork or whatever. This could be about, your loan forgiveness. This could be some kind of rebate or some kind of program or some kind of thing. You just have to qualify, show that you qualify, speak with someone professionally, call someone, make sure that you qualify. You have any kind of as much, good counsel as you can get. The 9 of Swords, reverse, boom, right here over that Queen of Swords. So she is finding you not guilty. Okay. She is finding you, to be correct, okay? And that you should be absolved of any kind of, accusations and any sort of attack. All of this should drop away from you, okay? Because with the 9 of Swords here, reverse, this is saying that, this is like a sigh of relief, basically, okay? This is having a good night rest and getting this kind of burden off of your chest. And this person here, this could be someone on the phone or someone, again, some expert. This is the Queen of Swords over the 9 with the 9 of Swords coming to the 10, 10, 10, all 4 tens of 4 tens. So major endings here, major transformations. And some people here have successfully gone through their karmic cycle. And that's what we see with Saturn retrograde. We just saw all this in the last few, really the last month, where we're seeing Saturn. And Saturn is really testing everyone. It's testing you in your work. He's testing you in your commitments. He's testing you in how you treat your children, how you treat your parents, how your parents treat you. He's testing you in terms of how you have a relationship with the government or not, and the nation. So this is all relationship. And, when you understand the concept of anima or animus, where, there's ashe and power and life in all things, and that God is in all things, and all things have life of some kind, and all particles aspire to be, incarnate. So, you're eating apples and eating vegetables, all this stuff. You're giving life to these minerals, to the earth, to all these little parts. So anyway, I'm not sure where I'm going with that. I kind of got lost. All right, sorry. Okay, now let's do another spread. So that was one reading for a certain group of people. I'm going to switch decks so that we can. Hey, Christina. Hey, girl. I'm going to switch decks, and I'm going to move to the super deck here. The super deck is my 3 decks in 1. This is the New Visions Tarot, the Before Tarot, and the After Tarot. If you guys have questions, I will answer some questions. If you want me to pull a card or something. Okay, thank you, Ashley. All right, let's take this part right here. So this is a super deck. I shuffle 3 decks together, and then I take a chunk, okay? And then I'm just going to pull from this. The reason I like this is because it has 3 versions of every card. Every version of the card is different. One is the beginning, the middle, and the end. Or one is the beginning, one is from a back view, and one is the after tarot, the after the fact. So you get and if you take the traditional Rider-Waite, you basically get all 4 angles. You get the back, you get the future, the past, and so it gives you this 4-dimensional kind of concept. It adds this other layer of time and timing and process within the spread. These are awesome. I just went and bought a bunch of fireworks. Too many fireworks. I keep saying it's for my kids. I'm not letting my kids. You're like, look at daddy. All right, here we go. So this group here, in this reading right now, I'm seeing that there's definitely some astrological elements going on here. There's something here about the weather changing, the passage of time. Okay, babies developing in the womb. Okay, pregnancies happening. There is a massive change. It's like all of these things are hitting right now. It's like the weather, the government stuff. All it's going to be like boom, 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 like heavy stuff. One thing after another is going to be like, oh my God, what's going on? It's going to be like when you turn on the news and you're like, who's out of jail? What's going on? When you turn on the news and you're like, what's happening? This was happening. This isn't global. Maybe this is a global predictions. We'll see what happens. Empress. Okay, so this could be global because remember, she's the queen. So she's in charge of the nation. Okay, so we're already seeing this. This could be Kamala. All right, but this is the Empress. This is about beauty. This is about attraction and Venus. Here is the 8 of Cups here, about moving forward and moving on. And so really, first of all, I don't know what's going on with homegirl, but I know there's some problems with Kamala, and she needs to fix it, okay? She needs to fix this stuff. Because I also said that she would be the president one day, and if she doesn't get her stuff together, that makes me wrong. And girl, that's not about to happen. Get your shit together, Kamala, okay? We got the 6 of Pentacles reverse here. Yeah, so money, resources not moving, okay? Somebody who is like, no, I'm not paying you. Someone is like, no, I'm not paying for this service. Sorry, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing that. And someone who says, yo, I'm high value. I am high priced. Okay. That's people who ask me for like free readings. It's like, no. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, some people having, and it could be some issues here of savings. The Magician here, okay, so an older and younger relationship or 2 different people, okay? Very different kind of like identities. There's definitely some issues here about money and resources. Some like big issues, difficult issues where things aren't moving, things aren't being paid, something like this. And this is corrupting something or like affecting a supply chain. This is the ports. Maybe in California, where things are being blocked at the ports and stuff is not getting in. Resources are not getting into the nation, okay? For different, different businesses to operate and have all the supplies they need. Before Pentacles reverse, yeah, inflation. The Hermit. Okay, so this combination here is going to ask us to be extremely, extremely prudent, okay? Both of these cards represent prudence. Okay, that was the old name for this card, and this is a very prudent person. This is someone who is very capable of doing things also. This is 2 different people who are, again, very different. This is Biden and Kamala is what this is. And something's wrong. I mean, they're not, these people are fucking up, man. That's why I don't vote. I voted for Barack Obama and George Bush. So I balance my shit out. Okay. All right. The sun is here in the world, in the situation here. Okay. So someone here with a strong social intuition, watch the financial news. Okay. Make sure you are on top of the financial news. Do not take any crazy risks right now. This is not a time for risks, risky investments, risky enterprises, okay? This is not really a time for all of them to be shooting rockets to the moon, all that stuff right now. It's just too volatile. There's too many volatile things going on here. The Tower, I just said, this is not time for them to be shooting rockets to the moon, okay? So watch these rockets launches, I told you Jeff Bezos is already out of his karma. He's out of his area. He's off his path. So I don't know if this is him, but there could be some serious issues here with the supply chain here, guys, or some kind of internet payments also. This could be a changing to the way Amazon runs its business in the sense of taxes and state taxes and just their, the legal parameters of all the stuff they do. So be ready for that. See, this is why I tell you guys, this stuff is not permanent. All this social media, all this that's not forever. Some things are forever. Something in the last 100 years is not, you don't consider that forever. Ace of truth. Okay. I mean, the ace of swords, ace of swords, truth. Okay. So so this is what I'm saying to you. First of all, is true. Absolutely pay attention to the environment, the people around you. Okay. Pay attention to like the social vibe, like, how are people feeling? How is the social climate? Six of Pentacles, reverse. There may be some issues here with the immigration also. The children at the border. This is the children on both sides of the border. The Canadian children who they found, the Hispanic children, in the South. We've got the children buried in Miami in that building who, they're trying to figure out what to do about bringing that building down. Okay. So this is a time in the world where you absolutely should be thinking about and taking care and watching out for children. Something is happening where it's, the stars are aligned to challenge the kids. So the kids could potentially be going through lots of different challenges. You may see this around you. This could even be neighbor kids, any, school, all of this, all the kids stuff is getting shaken up. Their lives are it's a different they're going to be totally different people than we are now. When they are our age, they will be very different with very different values because they had such a strange childhood where people are going to the moon and viruses and, all this other stuff. People finding, thousands of children buried underground. It's just, that upsets me so much. The Page of Pentacles, the children again. This is what I'm saying. Something is going on with the, I don't know if you work in this profession, if you work in education, you work anything with children, okay? Something about the resources, the money coming to the kids, all this stuff is very important. This could be about education system in the schools. Because I've said over and over again, it's going to be online. So I don't know why they're saying everything is hunky-dory, because I'm telling you, people are going to be online. The moon. The magician and the moon, reverse. So yeah, some darker energies here, nefarious energies here. And see, here's the thing, is that there's the truth about something that no one is talking about. And they know the truth, but they can't share it because of the issues of public outrage. And this is also the Trump factor going on here with the King of Wands reverse and this issue of him and his money going on. This is happening now. This is what we're going to see now. This tower reverse here now. This is some kind of building or something now. Someone is going to be teaching or speaking on this issue. This is, again, that strong teacher. Someone is like, it's like a prophet. It's like someone is here to tell you, pay attention. The Five of Wands reverse, the Chariot reverse, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Five of Swords reverse, and the Five of Swords is not reverse, sorry. The Five of Swords not reverse, and the Two of Cups. There's some kind of commitment coming here. See, the problem is this. They're having issues with some kind of electronic payments. This could also be cryptocurrency and things like this happening. There's also issues of electric batteries, electric vehicles, okay? This is the issues with, fuel storage, energy storage, batteries, like saving the energy, or solar something. This is probably Elon Musk all over this thing. But I do see some kind of commitment here. This is and I told you that Elon and China, and now you see all this Elon China stuff. I told you he's trying to be friends, my friend. This dude is not on the same program as other people. Okay. He is leaving. He may be leaving his crew. He may be leaving what's normal and natural and going and making a new commitment. This is where I do believe that Elon Musk is going to be working with China for some reason. Now, this could be about the Bitcoin and the energy and green mining. This could be about the rocket launches and working with them, collaborating with them in order to do things that are for Mars mission. But this is also what we're looking for, is we're looking for a way to have a return trip. So there has to be some kind of electric rocket or solar powered rocket that can allow them to bring a return trip home. And this will work if they stay in orbit around the planet Mars. They keep some kind of, something there where they have only enough fuel that will launch them out of the atmosphere and escape the gravity. That's the only fuel you need to take. Everything else should be off-world, in space, so that you can easily, use this conveyor belt. Some kind of rocket needs to stay there in space and not land. It needs to deploy pods or release people somehow, because there is no energy. People who go to Mars will not come back unless they have battery power to come back. There's no fuel on Mars. There's no gas. There were no dinosaurs. There were no trees. That's the fossil fuels. Remember, it's the old dinosaurs and the old forests. That's the gas and stuff we're burning and putting into the sky. It's their old bodies. That's what that black oil is, fat. Energy from the sun. It's all solar energy. Everything is solar energy. All energy is solar energy. Believe it or not. The Six of Swords. Yeah, so this is some travel issues here. And, and this is also about just some serious transportation issues here. And this has to do with rail. Are we having where's the rail system, or this tube or whatever is Hyperloop? But the problem is the car, and the reliance on the car industry and the fuel industry. And so this is messing up a lot of stuff. It's something very basic, very obvious, very simple. Automotive reform. That's just something that needs to happen. Bomb. That's it. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. The Three of Pentacles, reverse. Money is not going to these schools. These schools are not getting money. Okay? Someone's on stimulants here, caffeinated. Someone's working very hard. Someone's even difficult, struggling with work. This is Biden. Biden takes a lot of pharmaceuticals to keep going. The Star. Trump is going to rise up and say something, okay? Or he's going to get back on social media, or he's going to get something. Trump, it's not over by a long shot with that guy. Page of Swords. It's that black hat hacker, some hacker stuff. Watch your computer stuff, guys. The Page of Swords here, not fighting these hackers. This is that ransomware stuff. So maybe someone speaks out about this, or someone has some solution, okay? Or some great discovery, or some great insight, some great revelation might come out about that. But it may not be public. Let me put it that way. It may not be publicly told. Again, there are truths that people are keeping quiet here because they don't want to upset the public. The Ace of Cups here, okay? Yeah, he's going to partner with these dudes on the rocket thing. They're going to figure this rocket thing out. They're going to figure this out, man. There's nothing going to, these people, when you have these kind of powers, these people are powers. They are not just people. This is Elon Musk. This is Donald Trump. This is Jeff Bezos. They are forces of nature. They are world-changing people, solar system-changing people, destiny-changing, evolution-changing, society-changing individuals. But I do think there's going to be a strong partnership with him somehow here. They're going to figure something out here. Some kind of like international collaboration or something like that. Six of Cups is back. The Five of Wands is back. Okay. Yeah. So I do see a lack of conflict here. I see someone, compromise coming around this children issue. I am getting something with the AOC. Okay. And Kamala. And this is what I told you guys way back. If you even follow me on Instagram and you see my global prediction videos, how I told you it's the women are taking over this entire year. It's about the women leaders. This entire year is about the women leadership. Men are absolutely irrelevant. And if the men want power or any kind of clout, they need to have a female working with them. This is why we see Kamala. This is why we see the Myanmar lady. This is why we see, AOC. This is why we're seeing the racers and the track stars and all this stuff. It's the goddess rising. And you see all these men falling, men falling down, falling off the tree like old apples. And the women are fruiting, blossoming, taking over, and having their own fights with each other, their own conflicts. The women and children, they taking over. So if you are feminine, if you are a female, God bless you, because you're taking over the world. Who runs the world? It's girls. Blocking. Yeah. 10. All right. All right. That's enough of this. We're going to do a new spread. Someone here is doing a massive business deal that could border the antitrust or monopoly issue here. Okay. And this could be Gates, but there is some kind of thing here where someone is trying to purchase like something that's massive. There, like an alliance here. This could be someone branching into a whole new field. One of the powers here, and they could be branching into a whole new field here. But again, it could be that they're taking over a lot, and people are like, you can't own everything. But this person is going to get through that. This person's going to own it. This person's going to be unblocked from, amassing great power. Now, this could be a company. I do see building projects going on here. I still see building. I don't know. I think it's like the car companies or something. Okay, stop. The moon. Wow, what's going on here? What is this? The moon, the magician. Somebody's like on the spell work. Okay, somebody's on that. But that's also someone who pays attention to detail carefully. Okay. Exquisitely, professionally. Like they see subtlety. They may even see micro expressions in people. They could be someone who reads your face. Facial recognition. That's the global one. I don't want to do global right now. Okay. It's just too nuts. And it's like, it's too nuts. Okay, let's move to something else. Let's get a different deck. Let's do a whole new reading. We're using the Spellcaster's Tarot. Hope you guys are having a great 4th of July. Sorry, I'm not reading everything. Monsieur, how does Elle feel about me versus the girl he's with? Okay, let's stop and do that real quick. I need to break out of that energy. Miss Dior. Enchanté, Mademoiselle Dior. Sorry, dropped all this stuff right here. It's like 2 cards. It took me forever. Okay, now let's look here. Retreat, calling in your soulmate. I do see some phone conversations could be happening between you two. Miss Dior. And I really think the guy is like backing up. I really just feel like it's a lot of like negative space, like a lot of space between you, emptiness, maybe silence, where you guys are, trying to get inside each other's head. And what are they doing? What are they thinking about? So how you're asking this question is probably how they're asking also. So this person really wants to know what you think. So I think by having strong communication here, this will be the best thing. You do both feel the same way about each other, okay? And what would really help this relationship, Miss Dior, is if you reach out first. One of you needs to break the ice and reach out first and return, okay? Now, this could be something where you use like some kind of excuse, like a birthday or a holiday or something like that, like today, to say, oh, I just wondered what your holiday plan, your 4th of July plans are. Or something like that. Family healing, okay? So I don't think this is going to be too bad. But I do think that if there is no call here, if someone does not call in their soulmate, if someone does not have a playful, forgiving, let's have fun attitude, and more of a holiday spirit, if someone does not return from retreating and running away, they need to return, then it won't. But if it just needs to break this ice, and then a lot of things will flood through. Worth waiting for. Make the effort. Okay. But you also got true love reverse. So just because you solve this one problem does not mean that there are not other problems in this connection here. Okay. And romantic feeling. Now let me tell you this. This is for whoever's in the longer relationship. Now, if he's with someone, L is with someone who is in a, if he's in a new relationship with someone, or I mean, if you were the new person, or if he's returned to someone, he's going to stay with like whoever is the older relationship. The senior relationship is the one that will survive. So if he's with a new girl, because look, I got past life relationship here. Okay, so if he's with a new lady, it's not gonna last because it's not true love. Okay, and all the cards for you were very, very good. Okay, as far as the potential that this could have if you're able to break the ice. Okay, I hope that's helpful. All right, now let's go to okay, stop shuffling. Stop shuffling. I know I'm just like a chronic shuffler. I started shuffling off camera. So if you guys ever see my readings, I'm going to stop. You're going to stop seeing me shuffling as much because I just want to shuffle off camera and have it already to go. All right. New reading, new group, new team, new spread, new vibe. Let's get personal. Let's go home. Some people are visiting their families, returning home. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Some people are returning to their families, having like a party, maybe even. Okay, or but going back to their like family home or some group home, like a group family home here. I've got the 2 of Cups here. Okay, I've got that's good. I've got the Ace of Coins here as well. Okay, so there could be strong commitments here. Okay, someone could potentially be thinking of engagement, but they're not sure. Okay, they're not sure if they want to take on all of this. Now, it could be that your family is so large and that how do I take on this family? Do I take on this person and their family? And that's the challenge when people have a big family or lots of friends and all this other stuff is that someone has to like marry you and your mom and your dad and your sister and your cousin, so that's the kind of thing. Fireworks. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles here. Yeah. So definitely someone is building something. There could also be a family business here. And it could be something that we're just waiting for and watching. Now, I kind of feel like people are just kind of like sitting around also and just chilling, okay? So it could be that you're chilling with your family and not really much is going on. Now, and it's almost like you guys want to avoid some difficult conversations that are going on here, okay? Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, this is like turned to okay. All right. Okay. I hope this does not resonate with you, okay? But somebody here has got a serious attitude problem. And everybody's kind of like walking on eggshells around this person. Now, this person may have children or something, but something in the past, this person, there's been some upset. And everyone's just kind of sitting around like, okay, hey, just pass the macaroni and cheese or whatever it is, okay? But absolutely, this is about the 7 of Swords, where there could have been some kind of theft or deception in the family and some issues here as well, okay? That has affected even your finances. This was reversed also, okay? The Ace of Cups reverse. 8 of Wands reverse, a lack of communication, lack of reconciliation, a lack of a breakthrough. Someone is just happy to be sad. Someone is happy to be miserable. And other people are are just accepting that. So it could be also that someone here has some kind of like special needs. And this could be like, it could be something that's so psychologically debilitating that it creates kind of like a dependency, some kind of special need here. But I do have the World here reverse, where some people are hoping to leave. Like if if they're at this reunion or whatever, like some people are ready to go. And the Temperance reverse, healing reverse, patience. So no patience, no communication, separation. Okay, but all in all, the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles here and the 2 of Cups, the 3 most important cards here, are great. And so what it could also be is that someone tried to work with their family and invest in something, and that was a mistake. Because it's just like someone has fallen through. It was like too many, like it just wasn't professional enough. Okay. All right, let's go to a new spread. Because that one was really bad. That was really dark. Here, let's pull some Oracle cards. Hope you guys are awesome today. Hey, what's up, lady? Guess what, guys? I have tons and tons of signed videos ready to go. I have them. I'm going to drop them once I get the the Vimeo stuff sorted out, but I've got the signed videos, the 12 signed videos. I've got the 12 extended videos on Vimeo, deluxe videos, and I've got 3 bonus videos for the fire signs, an extra fire, extra Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, because I forgot I did it already. So I doubled up. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna release all that pretty soon. I'm just waiting for my better half. Okay, let's see what we got. What do we want to look at? Anybody have any requests? Anybody want to look at something in the news? Or like your personal life again? What's interesting in the news? Let's talk about that racer girl. I really like her. I want to call her Shira, but I can't. Shikari or something. Shikari. Let's look at this girl. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm like really psychically tapped into it. Or is the world changing? I don't know. Shikari. Let's look at this racer. Drugs. She's not an addict. She just smoked some weed one time. She's going to be fine. She's going to pass her drug test. Everything's great. Accusation's over. And what this is going to do is going to open up a conversation about marijuana in a different way. So she is actually making history in a different way, because this is the same thing that we saw with other athletes who are, it's the rules. And this is with AOC keeps coming up. She must be like changing something or something. She just must be one of those characters in history. She's a historical figure. But there's going to be conversations about smoking or about marijuana and sports, and if that really is something that they should be testing for, and if that's something that should be an issue here. Okay, I think that's going to be fine. I think she's going to absolutely do well as far as passing her test. I don't see her. I see that she lost a major opportunity here because of this. I see lots of jealousy around her and spite also, and that it could also, it's that people are attacking, in a way. Part of it is because of her race. And so, there are some issues here with the racial, her cultural background, her cultural expression, who she is and where she comes from and where she was raised, versus the like larger corporate kind of thing here. This is reminding me of the Naomi, what's her name? Naomi Watts, the tennis player issue, where it's like these young Black women, trying to break through in sports. And struggling against this, the machine of sports, the sports machine versus the skill of sports and the industry of sports versus like, can I win the race or not? Again, this is a very kind girl. This is such a misunderstood person. I think that she is a bit like Ratchet, She's from the hood. She had a hard life. And she was probably abused and hurt. But she's extremely generous, okay, very kind. And she's going to be fine, okay? And she's going to be, and the issue here is about her social intuition. Now, if she is savvy enough, she needs to get behind the microphone and advocate for her own, herself, and speak up for herself, and not to be demonized because she had a joint at a party or something like that. And like, she should be like, this is bullshit. She should speak up and say that and become a spokesperson. Because I don't know about the racing. I don't know how far the racing will go in the end. She's lost some endorsements, unfortunately. She did have endorsement deals, which are now gone. That she was about to like be making money. They're gone. But she is a freaking powerhouse. The Empress in strength. I mean, she is a beautiful, powerful, like young goddess. See her here? Look at that. Look at her hair. Look at her hair running. Look at her running with that red hair. Okay. All right. So I really appreciate this young lady. And, I really don't know much about her, but I do think that she's going to be getting something different though. She will be getting, whatever she has lost will be replaced. Now, will she be the fastest runner and have a long, illustrious running career? I can't say that. Because this may simply be what she may not realize. This may be a platform for her to shift somewhere. This may be like how someone was an athlete and they, they shift into some other major field, like Michael Jordan, But she's whatever she lost, baby. That money's coming right back. That's coming right back to her. That money is coming right back to her. And there are also other issues here. If prescription, like if this stuff is if this is prescribed, if you have a card, if you have all this stuff and this stuff is prescribed for you, if it's legal in your country or your area, okay. I don't know. But yeah, she's going to be absolutely fine. I think that, she, continues to rest. She's going to continue to train and transform. And I feel like she's going to be like a spokesperson though, like an advocate or something in the end. Or she stays in the industry somehow. This is like, when they're like, you're watching like American Idol or something and they have like, what was it? Scary Spice. I don't know what show it was. That singing show where like Scary Spice was there and she was the judge. And it's like, or like something where like Lil Mama, remember Lil Mama? My lipstick is popping. Okay, that girl. And now she's like the dancing coach or something like that. Something like that. So she's going to make some major shift. Anybody else got a question? Oh, good, Miss Dior. I hope that's good. Okay. Let's see. Who else is on my mind? What else is going on in the world? Miami. Let's look at Miami. What's going on with this building? What's going on with these people? God bless them. These families here, South Florida, and storm coming. Okay. I'm already kind of weepy, so I do feel a lot of emotional. There's some major emotions. Miami, the building. All right. There's like a pause or something here, a delay. This stop. I think they're going to stop. They stop searching. There's some people who could be healing. Okay, like head injuries, hospitalized. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So Miami, a lot of the stuff of Miami, the rescue effort will not last very long. Okay. It will not move much further into the future. There will be a discussion about the architecture in that area in general. Okay. And there's going to be a whole thing here about Miami and the city planning with the flooding, the sea level rise, the property values, everything that people have been investing in that area. This is all about to be under scrutiny. So whatever's going on with that building is now triggering a domino effect as far as, the architecture and the building codes, the inspections, all of this stuff. How do they do search? Okay. So once they bring down the building or whatever they're doing, they're going to find more bodies, and it's about returning the remains to the families. Okay. And there'll probably be lots of cremations. Okay. Trump is probably going to try to move on that and capitalize on this in a kind of tit for tat with Biden. Something here with the utility companies. Now, this could be Duke Energy or whoever is down there also. Some changes going on there. Massive changes going on. This thing happening in Miami is going to change Florida. It's going to change Florida because it's, yeah, okay. Something that's very secret, though. Something they're keeping out of the press. Or they're asking the press not to speak to people or something. There's some kind of like criteria on the press, like blocks, like you can't do this, you can't ask these questions. And this could be about the families or pursuing the families and saying, how are you doing and how do you feel? And them not doing that, them not being allowed to do that. Yeah, the laws are going to change. The laws are going to change. And the historic, and it could also be about some historic building codes. Those things are going to change because I know they have a lot of Art Deco architecture out there. And it could be something that they've been trying to preserve these old buildings and they're not doing it properly. Trump is going to fail in whatever he tries to capitalize on in that area on this topic. It's just going to be like, what are you doing? Shut up, kind of thing. Defense, national defense. What? This could be something about national defense, or like launching rockets, or it could be the Cape Canaveral thing. Okay, because we do launch a lot of rockets here. It's just like, you know what? And here's the issue. Yeah. It's just like, yeah. So some changes are going to be happening with the real estate and the way that they allow these people to rent as well. Some of these people are going to be compensated. Okay. There may be like some kind of payout or settlement that comes out here where a lot of these families go through some kind of settlement. Now, and this is it. And I absolutely see ashes bought, like things being returned to people. Like, here's your grandpa or whatever, like here, we found him. And even the taxes, property taxes, like how have we been paying the property taxes in this for this and these structural issues being here? And it's not the only building. And is it, and what about the schools also? And the level and the types of construction and the homes. Now, someone may try some kind of weird avant-garde building thing also, or that may be Trump. He is a real estate guy. But whatever is going on here is creating like a new industry. So like if anybody is in this kind of arena and in this topic, there's going to be some kind of like new industry or some kind of new standards or something. And it's going to be like whoever, it's like about the being smart and adapting and learning the new codes, the new building codes. Okay. Or the new scene, or it's like a new legal process or something. This is going to be very good if you're in that area, because it's going to be like a lot of business in the area of urban development, urban planning. Okay. So if you are into urban planning, you're into any of that kind of thing, that is going to Miami will be a good place to get a lot of experience. Okay. This will be a good place for you to intern or to just get on the ground and do some volunteer work with some of these projects that are starting up, because by connecting to this group, doing it for free. Okay. Six of Pentacles reverse, doing this stuff for free, healing people for free. This little, helping people for free. This is going to, and this is some of those social justice workers who've rushed in. I call them social justice workers. Okay. But helpers, volunteers who have rushed in. These people are going to, some of these people are going to make major connections, major networking situations here. They're going to have international connections from doing that, just from going to Miami and helping. Okay. So if you're into architecture, if you're into energy, if you're into building, if you're into vehicles, if you're into transportation, okay. If you're into real estate, if you're into renewable energy, if you're into education planning, like charter schools, school renovation type stuff like that, that's all here. Okay. So this is the new Orleans. This is the new Katrina, even though there's been many Katrinas, but this particular issue is going to kind of like change the game. Just like Katrina did. Because Katrina changed the USA. Katrina changed like politics. Katrina changed a lot. All right. Shout out to all my Katrina homies. We got a pirate radio station out there broadcasting live on 88.7 FM. This is the Custodian. The feds came. They kept trying to track us down. They were going to like deport the landlord. It was so crazy. We had all these like we had these like we had the houses who were ready, and we'd be like, yeah, they came and shut down one house. Okay, so we'd get another house to activate and be like, hey, we're putting the antenna up on your roof now, you ready? And all this stuff. And these people, some friends of mine, the internet was out, so they created this internet network, the mesh node network. And why am I saying didn't I just say don't tell too much? I just said don't tell everyone everything. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, I'm sure I'm on a watch list or a few. All right, new spread, new people. We're going to do pick a card now. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Get it in your mind. Get it in your heart. I haven't done a pick a card in a while. Are you group number 1, 2, or 3? Are you group number 1, 2, or 3? Sorry, I'm like so uncomfortable on this stool. So sad about my chair. I got a new chair coming though. Should be here Tuesday. Group number 1, 2, or 3? I'm feeling a little spooked out right now. Group number 1, group number 1, group number 1, group number 2, group number 2, group number 2, group number 3, group number 3, group number 3. The anchor card, the 5 of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm like not about to have some kind of freaking poltergeist type energy. Guys, you're messing with the wrong guy, okay? You're messing with the wrong guy. All right, so please leave. Okay, if someone here is in watching me that has a problem with me, leave. Okay. You can unlike, you can unsubscribe. I don't care. Please leave. Okay. All right. Now the group number 1, we have 9, 9. We have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups here, okay? So we're coming from a place of releasing the defensiveness and understanding that we have a lot to offer. And there's a great deal that you have to offer financially. And it's just about lightening up and having a very light attitude about your life and just taking, just easing up here, okay? You want to have a light attitude where it's just like, okay, this is not a problem. Feeling free to smile more and celebrate more, okay? And to just be yourself. And I think it's going to be very healthy for you to just stay very connected to yourself and your own program and really believing in yourself here. Now, I think that it's like some kind of nervousness or some kind of chaotic energy here from the past, but at the same time, you're shedding this and you're transforming. And you're realizing it's like, don't sweat the small stuff because some of this stuff is not that big, the upper world. Some of this stuff is not that deep, okay? And it's more of your attitude that's going to affect you and your altitude. There's no need to fight about anything, okay? There's no need to have a problem here. Just remember what you're working for and the things that are the most important to you and that you have the skills to pay the bills. You can absolutely do this. You don't have to be defensive. You don't have to be protectionist against yourself. Let your freak flag fly. Okay, believe in yourself here, okay? Group number 2, we have I'm getting hot, so you guys see me sweating? I'm about to turn this camera off and I don't know what I'm about to do, go swimming or something. All right, so we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Justice reverse. We've got the Page of Pentacles reverse here, okay? So now it could here be group number 2, some issue with a payment. Okay. There could be something that you're being charged for that's not fair, okay? Or you could be overcharged for something. So, make sure you have your receipts and make sure you have like a clear understanding and agreement with someone, about what you're paying and what you're paying for and what you're getting or what services you're providing here. It also could be that you're expensive and people can't afford you that want to work with you. Letting go, okay? So this is going to be very important for you to release any kind of negative energy. And, if this is something that you liked, you're holding on to, you need to let it go, okay? Just return it. Just let it go, okay? Just drop this issue. Because it's not fair, it's not clear, it looks like it could potentially be expensive. I wouldn't, I would just stay cool, keep it cool, stay in control, keep your posture about you with the Queen of Wands here, okay? Keep your strong demeanor here, your pride, so to speak here, and just put your chin up and let this roll off, whatever the issue is here. Hole in the soul, wild. Oh, what's going on? Cycles. Okay, so this is getting nutty. Okay, group number 2. So, yeah, and here's the other thing. Someone you could be dealing with, they just may be emotionally deficient. They may not be able to handle what you're dealing with, okay? Or you just may be, or you this is what I really think. I think you a wild child, voodoo child, right here. I'm a voodoo child. Okay, so I think you're a wild child right here, a wild beauty also, okay? And I think that's the issue here, okay? And people may not understand your level and your value, okay? You may have a natural beauty and a natural dignity that's different than other people. People may say, hey, that's not fair that you can do these things and you get these things that we don't, okay? And it could be based off of looks, but it also could be based off of presence, okay? But now there are other people here. You could be also dealing with someone who is a little narcissistic, okay? Who just simply is, like unable to like fill that, like, there's something they have this need to fill. So if you're having this conflict with someone, that's their problem. It's not really your problem, some of this like isn't your problem. Group number 2, there's something here that's like, it's like, you don't have to have a big problem about that. This doesn't have to be an issue. Something very minor. It's like, if someone's like, ugh, like, how dare you? It's like, this doesn't have to be an issue. Okay. But if someone wants to start an issue, I think you're going to bring it because you still got that wild child card here. Okay. Group number 3, we are looking here at the the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, reverse. Ouch, heartbreaking. Okay. Somebody upset, distraught, maybe even the 9 of Cups reverse. It could be emotional. It could be drinking, to kind of deal and cope. This could be an air sign energy. Also, now we're looking at, a lack of fulfillment here. Somebody is very disappointed in the way things came out. This could be an older female. I've like not seen any dudes really, and saw a lot of these in several of these readings. Okay, engagement, reverse. Let's pull these romance angels for you. Group number 3. Calling in your soulmate, reverse. Letting go of control, finances and career, reverse. That's good. Safe for you to love, reverse. Okay, so group number 3. With this safe for you to love reverse, it's not safe for you to love. Okay, things are difficult right now. I think that you or someone near you is very emotional and emotionally volatile. Okay, so I would watch this person. I would have this person sleep and rest and relax, a little R&R to help them relax. Now, this could even be some shopping therapy here where you just go out and do a bunch of random nothings, like just go shopping, going to get lunch, watching a movie, something like that, to change this stuff. I would not watch a movie. But to keep this person kind of like more in a buoyant state so that they don't spiral down into a heavy depression here. Now, if this person is drinking, you were drinking, if anybody is doing that, okay, drinking, partying, stuff like that, don't do this alone, okay? Please have someone there with you that is willing to, drink with you and let you cry on their shoulder, okay? But this is not for you to just sit and be like, crazy, heartbroken, suicidal, self-damaging, all of that. That's not necessary. Okay. It's not that deep because I really see the money is clearing up. Okay. I think that this love, and really what I think is that this love issue here was, what's the problem with your money? Group number 3 is that this love issue was a preoccupation and possibly a test for you to see what was truly value. And the true value has to do with your own financial, solvency, your own, your own financial standing, your own business and reputation. And you have to just release this. You have to release this person, release all this drama, get focused on taking care of yourself or whoever is near here and taking care of your money, your coin. And that's fine. If it's not safe for you to love, it's very safe for you to make money. It's very safe. You can someone here is, this can absolutely turn into the fuel for someone to be very successful. This is one of those things where someone is like, they like get dumped. Who is that? What's her girl's name? Who always gets dumped or something like that? She sings Taylor Swift. This could be that kind of thing where it's like, you turn this pain into money. Okay. This could be someone, you create something that is, an expression, and it could be very good for you. Okay. Very financially blessing. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to cool off for a minute. I'm going to take a break. Big hearts to you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for the likes, subscribes, and shares. Peace.